and welcome to this week's newsletter. This week we'll start with some exciting news in the Pro Shop. To go with our GC2, which is the ball measuring device, I have ordered HMT, which is the head measuring technology. Okay, it sits alongside the GC2 there, and it will give us loads more data on what's happening to not only the golf ball when you hit it, which is fantastic for club fitting, but also what's happening to the actual head when we hit the golf ball, okay? Which will give us great feedback. It'll give us absolute facts about what's going on with your golf swing. Generally, it's up to me to work out what's going on with your golf swing, and we can do that using a 2D camera, but it's not always as accurate as this technology that I'm getting. It will be with me in 2 weeks' time from the 2nd of December, and I'm very, very excited because I think it's going to improve the quality of my lessons no end, because I have some actual factual data to back up what I'm telling you. It will be great for also benchmarking as well, so when you make your good golf swings, you can be able to see, using the technology, why you hit that golf ball so well and straight, and also then give you the contrast of what happens, exactly what happens when it goes wrong. Okay, so that should be with us by the 2nd of December. Let me show you what else is involved with the HMT.
So this is the screen we'll be getting, okay? And basically it says there club data at the top there, look, okay? It will say club speed. Well, that will be now factual, because that is actually only worked out now on the ball speed. So they do a calculation, works out it is the ball speed worked out, then it works out the club head speed. So that will be a fact. The smash factor will then become an actual measurable bit of data as well. It says 1.45 there, but it says that for every shot. It works out the smash factor by club head speed times ball speed. Okay, basically how fast you swung it and how fast the ball has left the club face will give you how well you're striking the golf ball. Here, it will give us our impact location, so where you've struck the ball on the club face, which tells us so much, as I've mentioned in previous videos, okay? So if you hit it out of the toe, the markings will be up here, okay? Face angle to target, so how square the club face is when we strike it. Face angle to path, okay? So how open or closed the club face is to your path, okay? The dynamic loft on the golf club as you hit it, so how much loft there is when you hit it. So we know your driver, if it's 10.5, what is the actual loft when you strike the golf ball? Absolutely crucial for hitting the golf ball long distances. Attack angle, whether you hit it on the up, hit it on the down. Again, crucial data for fitting drivers, because we want to feel like we're going to hit the ball up on the up, okay, with zero, with less loft than those two combined, and then path straight, whether you're in to out, out to in, okay, that normal club head path. On the next screen, performance, it will just give us a little bit more of a different look at it, basically, yeah, okay. But yeah, all very, very important stuff. Club face angle, path into out, where the ball starts, we already know that because of the ball data. But yeah, it gives me a great more data to look at your golf swings, to fit you with the correct clubs correctly, but also help to really improve your game with a few lessons. So that'll be with us on the week commencing the 2nd of December. Very much looking forward to that. So come book yourself a golf lesson for after the 2nd of December, and we can take a look at what's actually going on with your golf swing factually.
Okay, so all that in mind, it brings me nicely on to gift vouchers, lesson gift vouchers. So why not get your loved one a gift voucher for golf lessons for Christmas, or get somebody to buy it for you? If you're anything like me, I'm a nightmare to buy for, to be honest, because anything that I want, I'll just go and get it, sort of thing, really. I don't wait for Christmas for things, yeah? So I'm a nightmare to buy for. My wife is always going, oh, what do I want to get you? What do I get you? So don't worry about it, don't bother. Give it to charity, to be honest. But yeah, if you want a great idea is have some golf lessons, yeah? Get a gift voucher. We do loads of different packages, from 12 months unlimited golf lessons, which basically means an hour's lesson every week for £495, to 6 months, which is £295, to the platinum package, which is 6 45-minute lessons and an hour and a half plan lesson, to the gold patch, which is 6 45 minutes lessons, price of 5. But to be honest, we can tailor the package to suit your game, okay? So if you feel you want a golf lesson every week for the next 6 months, then we can do that, or 12 months. If you want a golf lesson fortnightly for the next 6 months, we can tailor a package for that sort of thing. If you're not sure, come and see me, okay? We can sort out a package. If it's once a month, yeah, we can sort out a package to work around your game and your budget. What my packages are just suggestions, okay? So if you're looking for a gift for Christmas and you're not sure what you want, why not get yourself a gift certificate for golf lessons, okay? And we can make use of the new data coming along, okay, from the 2nd December, yeah? So it'd be a great way to really sort of improve your golf. You can start the lessons as soon as the new year strikes. We can get cracking for 3 or 4 months there through the winter period, do lots of practice on your long game in here, and then once the spring breaks, then we can do a bit more work on your short game and on the golf course lessons as well. So if you're not sure what you want for Christmas, then why not consider a golf package to improve your golf and therefore your enjoyment of the game, okay? And if you're not sure, or if a loved one's not sure, then, you know, of the amount, just come in, buy a shop voucher, let's say for £50, and you can then put that towards lessons as well, okay? So there's different ways of doing it. If you're not sure what you want, come and speak to me or Ollie and we can chat you through the options. You can let me know what you want. I can see whether I think that will work for you or not. But yeah, just a good idea for Christmas. Get those bought up ASAP. Okay, next we'll move on to shop news. You see anything online and you're not sure if we can match that price, bring it in and we'll take a look. We're quite happy to price match most things. I would say 95%, even maybe a bit more, we are happy to price match on most things online or anywhere else for that matter, okay? So yeah, if you're in the market for something and you're not sure if we stock it or we can get it, come and ask. We're happy to price match, say 95%, even 99% I would pretty much say on most things online, unless it's one of those dodgy websites. We probably all know where they are. One of the ones that we've not heard before, where generally the stuff that comes out of is fake. But yeah, we are generally happy to price match most things, so worth considering that when you're shopping around for Christmas presents online. Okay, next on to club news, and we'll start with our new club president, the first female club president, Penny Platten. Well done, Penny, congratulations, thoroughly deserved. I'm sure you'll do a fantastic job, and a great honour that is to become the first female club president, and just shows how far forward the club has moved in recent years, that we now have a female club president, and none better deserved than Penny. So well done, Penny Platten, on becoming the club president. Right, now we'll move on to last Friday and prize giving. Oh no, before we do that, we'll talk about last Friday and my golf and the Pro-Am at Royal Cromer. And the Pro-Am at Royal Cromer, I went with Ray Pope, Ray Thompson and Mark Newson. Had a great day, very, very blustery, very, very hard work, really, really windy. And I think any more wind, it would have got called off because the ball was really oscillating on the green, but thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a superb day out. I played all right, I ground it out, I hung in there. It was a tough, tough day. It was all about just staying patient, which is not my best attribute on the golf course, unfortunately, although I'm working hard at it. I managed to come in 6th place in the end, but it was hard work, just outside the prize money, but quite happy with my performances over the last 2 games, 2 top 6 finishes, a 4th place and a 6th place finish, which bodes well for Hunstanton this Friday. Very much looking forward to Hunstanton on Friday. The team did really well. Again, we hung in there, ground it out. I think we had a top 10 finish, which was really good. So well done, gents. Thoroughly enjoyed your company and well played. This Friday at Hunstanton, I'm going with Ray Pope, Kev Carter and Ian Root, so very much looking forward to that as well. Right, now we'll move on to Friday evening, where unfortunately I couldn't make the prize evening. I actually fell asleep. I was so worn out, just drifted off in the chair and didn't wake up till gone sort of 9 o'clock, so I missed the prize presentation. So apologies for that. But I understand you had a very, very good evening. What we'll do now, we'll run through all the knockout winners of the last year, okay? There was no competitive golf played last week because we had the trolley ban on, which has now instantly been lifted, okay? You can now use your trolleys and your buggies out there for the moment, but as the email went out last week, can you please stick to the rough as much as possible and stay well away from the greens and the tees, because it is still very muddy out there because of all the worm casts and the rain we've had in the last 3 weeks, yeah? So please stay out, please stay on in the rough as much as possible so not to damage the fairways, greens and tees. Right, okay, so let's go for the knockout winners and those that picked up their trophies in the knockout competitions on Friday night at the presentation evening. So first of all, the Fisk Bowl was won by David Butcher. Well done, Dave, who beat Peter Langford in the final. The Fisk Plate was won by Chris Duffy, who beat Mark Seeley in the final. The Drughorn Cup was won by Tommy Hunt, who beat Mike Haylett in the final. The White Trophy was won by Jenny and Kevin Howlett, who beat David and Jenny Watson in the final. The Spring Foursomes was won by Mark Newson and Rob Allen, who beat Ben Luty and Tony Cater in the final. The Vets Trophy was won by David Watson, who beat Ray Pope in the final. The JH Bunn Trophy was won by Danny Weston, who beat Jack Butcher in the final. The Rabbits was won by Scott Watson, who beat Nick Carver in the final. And the 5-day Chalice was won by John Mills. Well done to you, all those knockout winners there. The Medal Bowl, which is the total medal score over the course of the year through all the medals, monthly medals on Sundays that are played. Ray Pope tied with Steve Hall on 344 shots. After all those events, they were tied on 344. Well done, gents. Great golf that. Nice consistent golf. Brendan Goff was third on 348. The Bogey Bowl, which is all the monthly Staplefords throughout the year, was won by Richard Reynolds, who beat Steve Hall. Again, well done, Steve. Nice consistent year. Into second on 175. And Keith Newbury came third with 173. Other news to tell you about the Hod Salver. The Hod Salver team played their round yesterday on Tuesday against Fakenham, and they managed to win in a playoff. Well done, you team. It finished all square after 18 holes. All the matches finished tied. And Brian River and Captain Howard Thornton, cometh the hour, cometh the men. They were able to win the first playoff hole to take their team through to the next round. Well done, the Hod Salver team. Okay, finally on to fixtures for the next coming 7 days. Doing this newsletter on Wednesday the 20th, where the ladies got a divisional Stapleford going out there between 9 and half 11. Thursday the 21st, the winter Stapleford starts, so that's on all day on Thursday. Should be a busy day. Hopefully the weather forecast is good. Friday the 22nd, there's not much on, unfortunately. Saturday the 23rd, we've got a mixed foursomes. Sunday the 24th, we've got the Todd and Turner Mugs, which is a shotgun start from 8:30. So the golf course will open again at 12:30 time. Monday the 25th, the ladies got a Winter League match versus this 9:30 till 10:30. And then Tuesday the 26th, there's nothing on during the day, but in the evening, the Greens Committee, Danny Perrin, the course manager, Mark Everett, the Greens Committee chairman, will be there holding an information evening about what's happened in the golf course over the last year or so and what the plans are for the next year as well. Should be a very informative evening. I'm certainly going to attend. So it's an ideal time to come and learn about what Danny and his team and Mark, the Greens chairman, are doing on the golf course. Okay, why they're doing it. Obviously, it's improved immensely since Danny has been here the last 2.5 years, and how he's done it and what he continues to do in the future. So it'll be a very informative evening. I'm certainly going to attend. So please come along. It's a 7 o'clock start. It'll be a really interesting evening, and we can ask Danny a few questions as well about why he's done things. I'm sure we'll have all the answers, but it should be very, very good and very informative. So that's Thursday the 26th, 7 o'clock in the clubhouse. Next Wednesday, the 27th, the ladies have got their Stapleford going out between 9 and 11:30. Okay, I think that's everything for this week. Yeah, I think that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you over the next few days. Bye-bye.